Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and surprise, some of you guys didn't expect this, but everybody who would watch this is probably already in here anyway. Hello, welcome to our first ever NRLOA After the Lap award show, and it's not an award show because we're not going to be giving out any awards, so we really know how to do this well. But anyways, we got some guys in here, five champions. They all raced in NRLOA IROC. We're going to talk to them, we're going to talk to some other guys as well, and just kind of reminisce on what happened in the NRLOA in 2017. A lot of great stuff happened, and a lot of good stuff going on in 2018 as well that we're going to be talking about. So I'll introduce everybody that's in here. Y'all can introduce yourselves, going to add on to it. We got Blaine Keyes, the Air Electric Pro Series champion from season number 4.
Hey, how's it going? This has been a good year for me. Got the championship, couple wins in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series.
Yeah, you can talk.
Had kind of a breakout year.
We're just going to introduce everybody first. We can talk about that more later. But anyways, also got Alex Bonsignore here, Napa Truck Series champion from season number 4 as well.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this kind of thing that we're recording. Hope you'll enjoy it. And, yeah. Definitely be fun. We all love me.
We got ourselves Nathan Stapleton as well, the ARCA Series champion. He has his mic muted. I don't know if he's on. There he is.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
And we got ourselves a very special champion in the room. He's the Chick-fil-A Cup Series champion, and that's the highest series that runs here on Napa Fan. It's good old Mr. President, Elijah Gordon.
Hello. What is up, everybody? I really hope you guys enjoy this brand new series that Napa Fan is putting together.
It's one show.
Well, I mean, technically, it's sort of like a talk show series. Sort of, not like.
President, come on, you're supposed to get it right. Okay, I'm just joking.
Oh, come on! I didn't know I was supposed to be expected to get this right.
Hey, I didn't even expect to do this when I woke up this morning. Anyways, we also
I didn't even. Yeah, true. I didn't even expect this coming either. So, but that's okay.
We also got Tristen Allen, who won the NRLOA Scotch Late Model Series over on Camo Stealth.
I've won 11 NRLOA races this year, and that is an exact number.
Impressive.
And also
I just
got a
got
special guest as well. Neither of them have won before on Napa Fan. Andrew Miller.
Hey, yo.
And we also got Carter Friesen, who is the president of the NRLOL.
NRLOL.
Your name is too similar.
NRLO.
Steal your name. But yes, the Associated League. I don't know if he's actually on. He's silent for now.
I don't know where.
He's too busy trying to get me to make his truck.
There he is.
So his truck
Yep,
series
exactly.
can start.
I was wondering, I was asking questions and no one was answering.
And then your mic.
That's because we couldn't hear you.
Yeah. My mic was
We're
unmuted.
trying to ignore you because we don't want to talk to you, but I don't think we're going to ever do that.
Because I had my mic muted on my headset, but not on the call.
That's interesting.
I think we figured out the
I
problem.
can do the same thing, so don't feel that.
But anyways, we're all going to go through some of our best moments, some of our favorite moments in the NRLOA for 2017. And for Carter and Andrew, they haven't been around as long as the other guys, but they've been around long enough to probably have some good memories and all that. So we'll just go ahead and just open the table up to any of you guys. And a lot of stuff happened on my channel and you guys' channels as well. What's your favorite moment of 2017 in the NRLOA? A lot of good moments happened. What really stands out and just makes 2017 what it is?
The 2017 moment that I've had the entire year that I think I never would have had in my whole life of NRLOA competition was definitely my Wheel and Modified tour, the one that I did. That was one of the most surprising ones, I'd probably say, because you saw entering that race, you saw me a clear shot at winning the title. I mean, I would have probably been in IROC for that. I don't know, probably not. But anyway, you saw me enter.
Your series and you put yourself in your own series, so I mean, I probably wouldn't have allowed that.
Yeah, it's true. But anyway, you saw me enter, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you saw a good chance of me win the title, and it just went away right there. And you saw Fitzwater come out of nowhere and win the title right off the blue. I would have never seen that on my channel for as long as I would have. that blows everything out of the water compared to what I did in the future, especially including the finish I had in the Halloween 300.
Yeah, definitely was an interesting series you did there, and I hope you bring it back sometime soon. I mean, are you going to do that or what? I mean, like, nobody.
I'm not sure yet.
Nobody really knows, but yeah, Alex has done series before, by the way, in case you guys didn't know that. But he's done a great job. Really looking forward to seeing some of his stuff come back, and we'll talk to you later about the Napa Truck Series Championship. But what about the other guys? I mean, a lot of stuff happened, and especially like with Andrew, he joined the NRLOA this year. All the rest of you guys were already in it. What really was one of your favorite moments, man? I mean, I know you haven't been here too long, but I'm sure you've had a good time.
Oh my gosh. I actually, pretty funny that we're doing this tonight because yesterday I
Yeah, I know.
had, I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I did a stream.
I was like busy, but I don't know if that has anything to do with like me doing this or what. My
Well,
pregnancy's
I mean, the NRLOA in particular, I mean, it's just 2017 as a whole was pretty cool, but getting into the NRLOA was pretty dang cool. And then, I'm trying to remember what that race was at Talladega that I got into. It was like my second ever Napa fan start. But I don't remember exactly what it was, but that was just really fun to watch. I can't really say a particular one, but all I can say is safe. It's pretty dang cool to be in here, and I can't thank you enough, Napa fan, and also Tristen for getting me into NR in the first place. Thank you both.
We're really glad to have you over here in the NRLOA. I mean, I started this league back in 2014, and I don't know how many of y'all know the story of how this league started, but initially I was part of one league. Some of you may know this name, some of you may not. Some of you old school people.
Namar.
Namar, yep. Namar. Don't put him in. You're in.
Oh, Namor, I remember that.
I know you're the president, but I'm still in control of this, you know? That's 2 strikes for you,
Yes.
He's your president. Where's the president now?
The 2 strikes. Uh-oh.
Nobody brought a gun, right?
You're striking down the
Yes, I
president.
Oh, who said they
Uh-oh.
brought a gun?
Oh,
What?
I did.
Why?
Alright.
You're not even 13 yet.
Hashtag NRLOA versus NROL confirmed.
Because I have
We need to
my
do that.
Texas Motor Speedway program book here, and it has 2 pistols on it.
Oh,
What?
paper guns. Okay.
Pew pew.
But anyways, but yes, as I was saying, I was part of Namar. That was back about 2014, and I didn't enjoy being in it too much. I guess I didn't like being part of someone else's league and all that, and having to be controlled and everything. And bless you.
No, that was a cough.
Oh, that was good. We still bless you anyway. We love you. But anyways,
But still, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Burning into my school, or that is literally a meme where people literally attack. Excuse you.
anyways,
Bless you.
You know, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
keep
tell my
making
story,
me
but
cough.
everyone keeps on sneezing. But anyways,
Sneeze gate.
hold on. Let me get to this.
Let me get to
too
it.
funny, you know. I was part of Namar. I was part of Namar for, I say, about maybe 4 or 5 months, and then I was like, you know, I just want to do my own thing. I want to be part of my own thing here, and that's where the NRLOA came in. Originally, it was me and a couple other guys, and the other guys who were initially going to be part of it, they don't do it anymore. But I left for a little while. I wasn't the brightest of persons back then, and came back. And the first guy to ask me, and unfortunately he's not here, it was Cameron Garlington. He was the first guy to ask me if he could join the NRLOA, and I said, yeah, why not? And at the time, I really didn't, care for the league to really expand too much or anything like that. I really wasn't caring. I just had a name for it, and I decided to keep on using it. But he joined. Caleb Hoffman joined. Elijah Gordon joined around that time as well, and now, of course, he's the president of the NRLOA. And it wasn't up until this year that we really started trying to bring everybody together, and of course, the first time we're doing this, definitely a fun little thing we're doing here. And it's nice to see, where we started and where we are now. Of course, we're not one of the big names, we're not one of the big names, really, I don't like to consider that, but we're still pretty well known, and it's kind of neat, I started this little league just because I wanted to do my own thing, and here we go. We got like 10 or 12 people in the league, many races. When you guys do them, sometimes you don't do them, but that's okay. I still love you anyway. And Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of fun
Sorry.
with this, and it has definitely expanded quite a bit, and here we are. Now, officially 2.5 years old, I guess you can say. I mean, technically, it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, around this time when I started the NRLOA. So, 3-year anniversary here. 3 years ago when this league started. And, we're still going strong. And I'd like to thank all you guys, Stubbs, for just making this league what it is.
Hey,
You're
glad to
welcome.
be in it.
Yeah.
And
But
sorry about
anyways,
that dog bark
some
if
other
you
guys
heard
got
that.
to talk to you. What is your favorite moment of 2017 in the NRLOA? I mean, I know for Elijah,
Ooh, I have
that
one.
probably is. You got a couple of really good wins in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series.
I've got quite a few, actually.
Yeah,
Quite
well,
a
just this
few.
year.
I
Just
mean,
this year. You got the win in the NRLOA 500 at Michigan. That one, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
was a special one
and
for you, wasn't
by
it?
far, I think that one. I think out of all the wins that I've had on the Napa Fan channel, that one had to be the most special because I've been trying so hard to win in my home state, win in my home state, and at my home one of my home tracks. And by far, I definitely was able to get it done, but it just wasn't easy. I had to play my pit strategy right because I think a lot of people know I'm not all that good at pit strategy, and I think a couple of years ago, I pretty much proved that in my rookie year at Atlanta. But fast forwarding to that moment, I mean, that I think out of all the wins, that one had to be the most special one.
And definitely, that whole season is very special for you as you won the championship. We'll get you to your speech eventually.
Can I add
Blaine,
something to that?
You won the Air Electric Pro Series championship, and that series is retiring, so you're technically the forever defending champion of that series. I'm sure that championship was a good moment for you, but you've also been doing some races here and there in the NRLOA. So what is your favorite moment of 2017?
Well, it was a good moment, and it was probably my best moment. I'm still sick. Anyway,
Oh, I didn't know you were sick.
the championship was probably my best moment of 2017. And I'm looking forward to 2018. It's going to be a great year, I think.
Yeah, it definitely will be. I'm looking forward to you returning. And Tristen, I know we were kind of making jokes when we were recording the IROC race about how you can never win a championship only unless there are 10 cars or 24 cars in the series.
Exactly.
But beyond the fact, you still got a lot of wins. You still have yet to get a Chick-fil-A Cup Series victory, but you did get a championship over on Cameron's channel of the Scotch Late Model Series. So, I'm sure that was a good moment for you, but just along the whole realm of the NRLOA, what was your favorite moment?
I think it was finally getting a championship. Despite, I still joke I was, only, 10 and 24, and even in, Andrew's old series, I was 21, and so I always make jokes on that, but I was still happy to finally get the first title, and just in the same place to get the second one later that year. So.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting career for you. I believe of all the drivers on Napa Fan, you have more wins than anybody else who has never won before in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. But Season 7's coming. I have a feeling you're going to win.
I can say one thing. I am the lap 30 winner of the first 3 Air Electric Pro Series races, despite the third one being increased to 32 laps.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's when you started calling yourself the NRLOA Super Speedway Master, and I guess you technically are that. I don't know.
Yeah. I won the first 2 at lap 30, increased it, and I still led lap 30.
Yep. That was a good, memorable race back in 2016. I was just earlier today watching the top 25 closest finishes of 2016, and tomorrow you guys will see the top 25 closest finishes of 2017. But one of those races in there was when James Richardson won the first race in the Air Electric Pro Series 2016, and that was a really good race, and hoping to see more of that in 2018. And Nathan, I think you've had a very good year, very special year here in 2017. I'm sure you've really enjoyed it personally, but out of everything that happened, what was your favorite moment? I mean, I know you got the ARCA Series championship, but just being here in general, was that a good thing as well?
Yeah, I think the NRLOA is a great place, and it feels like a family to me, and just being part of the NRLOA feels like a great feeling. So that in general was a great moment, but winning at my home track earlier tonight at Indy, that's probably close to as high as my ARCA championship, and just joining the NRLOA as a whole. So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doing some races next year as well, aren't you? Figure all that stuff out, but we'll get it. Don't worry, we'll get it. But yeah, you got a lot of stuff coming up in 2018.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for 2018, and I just hope that the NRLOA just keeps on glowing.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, Ed Carter in here, he's part of the NROL, and we started a little partnership, say it was about September, I'd say.
I think it was mid-August.
Mid-August, I don't know. Time flies for me.
Yeah.
But still, you know, you guys, you didn't really know much of us up until that point, and now here you are, you know, part of the award show. Well, it's not really an award show, but you're still part of it. And I mean, you haven't raced too much. I don't think you've gotten a win yet on AppleFan, but I know you've been in some NRLOA series, so, you know, your league aside, what is your favorite moment about the NRLOA this year?
My favorite moment is probably my first start in the NRLOA. Came at, I believe it was Armory Digital in the Napa Truck Series.
I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you raced in the NRLOA Big One earlier this year.
And I don't know, but I guess my first start in the Truck Series, and to finish 5th in my first start, that was pretty good. Moment, at least, of my driver. I don't really have another favorite moment besides that.
Yeah, of course you haven't been here too long, so haven't really had much to gain. But hey, 2018 is coming. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you drive in other places. But still, it's been a great year in the NRLOA. I've really enjoyed it. And yeah, I've had a lot of races, and a lot that we've done. And of course, you guys right now aren't going to see it, but I'm going to show it to you guys watching the video right now. Here's some of the best moments of 2017 all piled up for you guys.
Cookie Helms, Paul Minnick, they're going to be side by side at the line. I believe Minnick's going to have the advantage on the 60, or Willie. At the line, Paul Minnick gets it done. It's going to be side by side at the line here in Michigan. Jordan Lopez, Emmanuel Harnett, it is going to be, oh my goodness gracious, the Dodge Throwback Series Championship. But he's also going to win the finale race here at Atlanta.
This thing is not over, however. John Hart pulling away a little too much. And Jesse Turner has help from Alex Bonsignore in the number 1. But they're not going to catch him. It will be the number 24 of John Hart who wins the 500th race on Napa Fan. Sam Adio, Hendrick teammates, they're going to be dead even at the line. Who's it going to be? Nicholas Samadio wins 2 in a row here in the Aero Electric Pro Series. Emily Anderson takes the lead on the final lap of the race, and Emily Anderson in the number 41 will win the NRLOA 200K here at Atlanta. Matt Delio, the first ever back-to-back champion in any series on Napa Fan. Delio, your champion in Season 4 of the Hers Elimination Series. The number 16, looking to grab his 18th career victory on Napa Fan, and you know what? He's gonna do it. Coming in at turn number 4, the number 16 of Garrett Tenor will win Daytona Finale, and coming out of turn number 4, the number 42 of Blaine Keyes has won the Aero Electric Pro Series Championship. It's gonna be side by side. Cody Smart, Tristen Allen at the line. It's gonna be, I don't know. I think Cody Smart got him 2 in a row. It's either going to be Davey Johnson or Christian Master, and get those cameras out. It's going to be a photo finish. Don Johnson, Master, I don't know. I think it was the 25. 33, 3 wide for the lead, and Delio and Alonso, they're going to go to the wall hard. They're going to come back up the racetrack and into the wall hard. Goes our points leader. Oh my goodness gracious. Will Luke Rainey get around the 3, or will John Hart close? It's not going to happen for anybody else. Luke Rainey wins the Indianapolis 250 here in the Haas IndyCar Series, and he wins the 2017 Haas IndyCar Series Championship as well. Luke Rainey, your winner here at the Brickyard. Number 55, trying to hold on to it. He's going to slide up the racetrack a little bit. He hit the outside wall. Here comes Hoffman in the number 43 to the inside. He is going to overshoot it, but I think he's going to be fine because Philip Goldberg was a little ways behind. Caleb Hoffman wins the Salem's 1 hour of the Glen. And I think he ran out of gas on the cooldown lap. He did. He's barely had enough to win this thing. We're going to be side by side at the line for the NRLOA Big 1-3. Daniel Bouchard and Colin Driver. Neither of these guys have won before on Epiphan, and it's going to Daniel Bouchard, who wins the NRLOA Big 1-3 here at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Ryan Madden, Cameron Garlington, and around goes Delio and Almenhart, and out of nowhere, Marty Johnson takes the lead, and Marty Johnson is going to win the Mellow Yellow Smooth Fest here at Daytona. Yes, we will. Grattan around in the 37, and they're crashing behind. Almenhart around. Anthony Lopez, Garrett Tenor hit the 15 hard. The number 47 for JTD Doherty Racing, my man Cameron Garlington to the inside. And you know who's going to win it? It's going to be the Season 3 champion. Cameron Garlington does it. He wins the Daytona 500 in Season 6 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. We might not know, but we're going to savor it now. Off the final corner, one more for Hoffman. It's going to Caleb Hoffman at the Pocono Raceway. Caleb Hoffman wins the Hers Live Life with Flavor 400. Rounding the final corner, the Michigan native pulls it off at the Michigan International Speedway. Elijah Gordon wins the NRLOA 500 in Season 6 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And Allen got into this 38, and this 38 hits this pit road wall. Oh my goodness. But Elijah Gordon trying to get the outside lane to work yet again. They're going to be side by side at the line. And John Arndt is finally going to give that 24 a victory. John Arndt wins the Raised Eyes and Tubing 400. And John Arndt is in the chase for season number 6 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Of the field right now. And in the wall, hard goes the 47 of Garlington. And Al Legacy in the 34 with damage as well. And in the wall goes Matt Delio in the 88. Will the championship contender of Trey Bartow get involved? Yes, he will! Oh my goodness gracious! Dufit wins the Chick-fil-A 500, and Elijah Gordon wins the Season 6 Chick-fil-A Cup Series Championship here tonight at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Nicholas Samudio wins the 2017 NRLOA Thanksgiving 500.
And it blows up!
Right at the line.
Well,
How about that?
Is he gonna get it? No! Yes! Oh, wait! Can't get it!
Adam Lewis, but Edwin Mendez on the outside lane, trying to get it to stick. Nathan Stapleton trying to go 3 wide at the line. Edwin Mendez edges out the 11 of Adam Lewis for the win. As for the race win, Eli Bright trying to get a push on the outside. Will he get the outside lane to work side by side?
this is gonna be close.
I don't know. Way too close to call. But I will
think
tell you this. Nathan Stapleton has won his 2nd career Napa Fans Championship here today. Side Bonsignore on the outside, and around goes the 24.
no!
They're crashing down the back. He wins the NRLOA Podcast 250. And Alex Bonsignore, his first career Napa Fans Championship coming here at Homestead. 3 veterans. Who's it going to be here at Daytona? 3 wide at the line. It is going to go to Zachary Fitzwater in the 11 as he pushes Bonsignore down to the inside. And contact. They're going to keep it together. Nathan Stapleton, Indiana native, will win his 5th career Napa Fan race and the last race of 2017. And Emmanuel Hartnett is your 2017 NRLOA Iraq champion.
Don't wake me up again, no, when we collide. Baby, it's just you and me.
And with the magic of Windows Movie Maker, we are here a few minutes later, and for us, it only took a couple of seconds. So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little segment that I made. I'm going to make it a feature that I haven't made yet. I like to do that to myself all the time. I think of things on the fly, and I probably end up forgetting to do it. So you probably just see absolutely nothing, which would be kind of embarrassing, but it'd be kind of the story of my life because that's how things are done.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but still, a lot of great moments in 2017, and you guys have definitely made it possible for all of us here in the NRLOA, and we thank each and every one of you, and all of us in here are definitely very thankful as well.
You're welcome.
Glad to be in it. And I just realized that that race that I was referring to earlier was the Fall Harvest 500. I'm stupid.
Yeah. Was that your second? So what was your first start?
It was I barely even knew what the NRLOA was, and Nathan just said, "Hey, you want to sign up for this?" I think it was the big one.
Yeah, probably
earlier
was.
in the year, and
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I just said, sure, why not? So I did, and I have no recollection of that race. So technically it's my second start, the Fall Hours 500. I'm counting it pretty much as my first, and I got
Yeah.
sixth. So
But yeah, the big one
I'm pretty
was
happy about
always
that.
something. It was a very interesting race, and unfortunately, I don't see myself having the time to do it next year. We could still do it, but I haven't made the schedule to include that, unfortunately. But still, the NRLA big one, that was always a race that a lot of guys really liked, and the time is just the issue for that one. You guys loved it, but I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do it next year, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, you guys, maybe we can all do it together. That might be a possibility. We'll all just do it together. Who knows?
Yeah.
What 2018 will bring. That was a great
Make it a
race.
really big one.
But anyways,
then it will be like the huge one, not the big one.
Yeah. But anyways, we got ourselves quite a few champions in the room with us here tonight. Definitely an honor to have them all here, all the big ones especially. We'll start with Tristen Allen and winning the Scotch Late Model Series Championship. I'll let you take the floor and kind of just, I don't know if none of you probably prepared a speech. Actually, we got a speech from Luke Rainey. I'm going to be saying that. I've got to prepare for that. So I'll let Tristen kind of talk here and just give his speech on winning the championship in the Scotch Late Model Series. And don't feel bad if you mess up. This whole thing is a complete crapshoot, so don't worry.
Yeah. With the late model series, it was like I've never won championship. Like I've known I was close in plenty of different leagues for plenty of time before it. Like whether it was back when Caleb, back when he'd had a league, like I think I made like the Final Four twice for him before, like not even winning championships, being like fourth in both of them. But for the late model series, that was actually surprisingly my second championship of the year on, well, the same user's channel, still on Camo's channel. But for the first little bit of the season, I didn't really have the best season. Like, I was close up to the front, and then, like, I won, like, 2 of the last 3 races, including the finale. That actually was the propelling race to the championship with his ways. So I wasn't expecting a second one. Like, the first one was with 10, then it's like I got the 1 of 24, and it's like, well, I'm just happy to win it, and I wasn't, for all the channels, I was expecting it to be honestly somewhere else for me to win my second one with how many times we've gotten to the Final Four, and especially since then. I've made like a Final Four, whether it's on Stewart's channel or anywhere else many times after, but this has been the only, 2 series that I actually got into Final Fours and won both of them.
Definitely a very interesting story there. I mean, it's been interesting with your career, especially, and I look back to the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and you've never won a race. You've been in since Season 3, and I kind of feel bad for you, Honestly, you're one of the best drivers. If you look at other series, you do really good elsewhere, but in the Cup Series, you've always had trouble, and you've never been able to get that first win. So I hope you get it in 2018. And congratulations on your championship in the NRLOA Scotch Late Model Series. Cameron did that series. I think it ended in about September, I believe. I don't quite remember, but still did a great job with that series. And Tristen Allen was the champion in that event. But also had Blaine Keyes as well. He was another champion in 2017 and won the Aero Electric Pro Series Championship for 2017. Season 4 championship. It is most likely going to be the last season of that series as well. So, as I said earlier on, he's going to be the forever defending champion of that series. But it was a very interesting race. The finale race, he had to surpass Emily Anderson in the points, I do believe, to win the championship. And he was able to do so. And, of course, we also got Elijah Gordon, who is the owner of Emily Anderson and all that. So I'll let both of you guys kind of talk about that whole race there. So, Blaine, how was it winning that championship in the Air Electric Pro Series?
Well, it was a hard-fought battle.
in that race, and I had to go through a lot to get there. Daytona's a hard track to do well at with all the craziness and stuff, but got it done pretty well. We had a pretty good race, and yeah, can't wait to race. Continue racing.
Don't worry, I know we really didn't plan this out too well, now did we?
No.
Elijah, you know, you had Emily Anderson. She was doing a really good job in that series, and she kind of bloomed late in the going then, you know. I'm sure you're really proud of what she did that year.
I have to be honest, like, if it hadn't been for that win in Atlanta, she would not have put herself in that spot that she was in, you know, going into the late stages of the season. But, you know, she did a heck of a job. I mean, just doing what she could, getting the finishes that she needed to stay in the championship fight. I mean, like, even though, I mean, I think probably one small hiccup may have been the thing that probably could have cost her the championship, but nevertheless, I mean, second in points, take it. That's still a great accomplishment.
And Emily Anderson also drove in the Napa Truck Series as well. It wasn't the best of seasons for her, but I believe she was still in the top 20 over there. But, you know, I have a question, you know, and I've seen you kind of work her way up. She started in the Hers Dash Series last year and then moved over to the Air Electric Pro Series and then moved up to the Napa Truck Series. Now, it's not going to happen in Season 7, but in a future Chick-fil-A Cup Series season, are we going to see Emily Anderson in a Chick-fil-A Cup Series ride?
It is very possible. It's just, we probably might put her in the Turkey Hill Series for like 2 seasons possibly, but we're kind of debating on that a little bit. We just have, once we get her in a Turkey Hill Series ride, we're just gonna put her in and watch what happens. If she does good for one season, then she'll get a cup ride. But if not, and we still think that she could improve a little bit more, we'll keep her in the Turkey Hill Series for one more season, and then we'll move her up.
It could be a while from now, but still looking forward to seeing what happens. And Blaine, sorry, that was kind of your moment that I stole there, but you didn't really say much, so what am I going to do, you know? But anyways, congratulations on your Aero Electric Pro Series Championship. That series is definitely one series that I really wanted to do for a 15-race season. I never actually got to do it up until this year, and Blaine was the lucky driver who ended up winning the championship in that 24-car field in that series. So congratulations, my friend, on your first ever Napa Fan Championship.
Thank you. Looking forward to racing next year.
Yep, and looking forward to seeing Blaine in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, looking for his first ever Chick-fil-A Cup Series win as well. And Nathan, you're kind of one of those lucky guys, and you won the Turkey Hill Series Championship in season number 2 back at the end of 2015. You won 2 races that year. In the ARCA Series this season, you were the champion, and you won 2 races as well. So, how about that? I mean, you got 2 championships on Napa Fan. You join names like Matt Dallio, Elijah Gordon now has 2 championships. Here's Larvin Alonso, Cameron Garlington, Tyler Selzman. Those are some pretty big names. What's it like just being part of that list?
Well, ever since I started my racing career on Napa Fan, I always wondered, how would it feel to be a champion? And then in 2015, won twice and became the champion. And I was wondering, when will I win another championship? And 2016 was a season, a year, but then I come back this fall. In the ARCA Series this season, I was just strong from the get-go. And then I snapped a 2-year winner's drought at the Glen. And then pretty much at Kentucky, when I got my second win of the season there, then I was just on the roll from Kentucky on. And then we went to Talladega with a flying chance at the championship. And I was just in the right place at the right time in the middle. And Brad Stover in the 27 was in the back. And I was the lucky one to get the championship at Dega. And like you said, with all those big names on Napa Fan, it's just a huge honor because obviously good friend Elijah, he's on that list, and like joining a list with all those guys on Napa Fan and a select few with 2 championships, it just feels really good. and and hopefully we can just keep up the momentum in 2018.
Yes, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series because that has never happened yet, and you already have 2 championships, so it's going to be interesting to see how much of a force you might be in 2018. But congratulations, my friend, on your second ever Napa Fan Championship, getting the championship in the ARC Racing Series, presented by Krispy Kreme Season 2. And that was kind of an on-the-fly series that I did, but still, I enjoyed it a lot, and it was nice seeing Nathan Stapleton get the victory in that season. But definitely a great series that we did there. Nathan Stapleton getting the championship, and Nathan Stapleton almost won the Napa Truck Series championship in season number 2 as well, but was not able to do so. And in the Napa Truck Series this season, Alex Bonsignore was the champion, and he was able to surpass Cookie Helms. And here's the thing, in case you guys didn't notice, that was the second season in a row that Cookie Helms finished second in the championship. But Alex, I don't think you feel too bad about that. Getting your first career Napa Fan Championship, getting that victory in the opening event in the Napa Truck Series, and of course we interviewed you right when it happened. How was that moment to you for your career here on Napa Fan? Because you're one of those guys who has been here since the beginning, and you know, you've been here since prior to Napa Fan even existing, and for you to finally get a championship, I'm sure that was really something special.
Yeah, it was very, very special. To be honest, like you said before, I've been here since the beginning, and to be able to finally get my championship, it's really incredible because I never thought that it would happen. It was always like a for fun sort of thing, but to actually win a championship now, it really puts in perspective how much more of a chance I could have at a title than just running around or just running these races and signing up to them just for fun. But I'm not going to get my hopes up because I know heading into the next year can't always guarantee that I will win, and that's, of course, it's definitely not a problem. I don't want to become too cocky about it, about winning the title, because I don't know if I'm gonna do the exact same thing come February if I sign up for Chick-fil-A Cup Series or not. That's all stuff that I got to figure out. Like, yeah, I won the championship and all, but you got to worry about, like, if I race Chick-fil-A Cup Series, if I want to win the title, you got to focus, like, how to be ready for that, and how to be able to think, like, okay, won it, maybe it's possible I could win in this series, and if not, maybe dial it back a series. Who knows?
Yes, but still, you're a champion, and you'll always be a champion in the NRLOA now with that championship. And I like to see you be real humble about it. It's always nice to see someone who's humble about winning a championship, and that's what we really, what's the word? We really value that. Why can I think of that word?
I'm not sure.
We really value humility and respect, and it's great to see you just say, I don't want to get too cocky about winning the championship, but still be happy you won it. It's a hard thing to do, and with the amount of people that have signed up on this channel to be a champion, that's a pretty big deal. And congratulations, my friend, on your Napa Fan Championship, your Napa Truck Series Championship in season number 4. And when that returns next fall, hopefully it will return next fall, you will be returning in that number 18 machine. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, and I'm also hoping you get in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. If not, Turkey Hill Series is there. You've done pretty good in that series as well. You got 3 wins in season 2 of the Turkey Hill Series, so I'm hoping you get into something. You're a great driver. We love having you out on the racetrack. So congratulations, my friend. Definitely a great run.
Yeah, thank you.
4.
And just gonna say now, a big personal shout out to that championship battle. I mean, and even a big shout out to Cookie Helms for being a good sport about the racing this year, because that was a pretty good points battle in the end. Not saying it was awesome to win, but I'm saying it was pretty cool to have a points battle right there.
Definitely was, and we had the chase in season number 3. I didn't like it, so that's why I went to a points battle, points championship, a strict points championship in season number 4. I went back to that, and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series in season 7 is going to be going to something similar. We're going to have the original chase format, so from 2004 to whenever they started doing the wild cards, like the original chase format, like in 2004 Nextel Cup Series. That's the point system we're going to be using in season number 7 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So it's going to be about consistency for the first time ever. Anyways, we had one other champion I invited tonight. He couldn't make it. That was Luke Rainey, who won the Indianapolis 250 and the Haas IndyCar Series Championship in 2017. And he gave me a really long speech. I mean, let's put it this way. If we went through all the work to write this out, we got to read it out here. Let's just put it that way. But yes, he was definitely very happy about his championship in the Haas IndyCar Series, and he's one of those newer drivers. I believe made his first start this year on Fan, and definitely was awesome to record that Indianapolis 250 back in May, and to see him get the win, see him kind of bounce ahead of Matt Gallio, Jonathan Rings, those guys who were battling in the championship, and get the championship in the Haas IndyCar Series, along with the Indianapolis 250 win. I'm definitely sure he was happy about that. I mean, he didn't write this long speech for him not to be happy, so he better be happy about it. But anyways, this is what he said, this is what he typed out to me, and I quote Luke Rainey: "First of all, I would like to thank everyone affiliated with the NRLOA with the unforgettable memories from this season. I truly can't wait to create some more in 2018. As far as our year was concerned, it wasn't necessarily the greatest. In the HERS Elimination Series, despite starting on the pole at Daytona, we were knocked out after getting in a wreck. It was very disheartening for not only my team, but also myself. When the Haas IndyCar Series came rolling around, we were ready for a battle. Throughout the first half of the season, it looked as if Matt Daly was scooting away with the championship, and we just weren't fast enough. However, our luck took a turn for the better. At Richmond, we needed a fantastic result to improve our low chances at the time of winning the championship. As soon as we fired up the car, we knew something was wrong. It looked like our day was done before it started, but due to one of the rules in the NRLOA, everyone has to start the race. And you know what? I completely forgot what happened in that race. And now I remember, thanks to Luke Rainey reading or typing it out for me. So hey, you know, you made me remember that race, and I completely forgot what it was. But anyways, somehow, some way, we would come... Actually, no, wait. I missed a sentence. They allowed the guys to pull out the backup car and run the race. And somehow, some way, we would come out with the victory. The drive for the title was not done yet. In the following races, we stayed with Matt, Zachary, and Jonathan. Matt Dallio, Zachary Fitzwater, Jonathan Rains for the championship. But we were behind heading into the Indianapolis 250, which was the finale race. I knew for a fact that if we did not win, there was not going to be a champion named Luke Rainey for the Haas IndyCar Series. When the race began, we were in the doldrums of mediocrity. I don't know why I can't say that word, but did I say that right? Did I say that word right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It sounded right to me.
Okay, good. In about 20th place. Within about 40 laps, that wouldn't stay the same. Matt Dallio, the almost certain champion, wounded up crashing out of the race. Either Jonathan Rains, Zachary Fitzwater, or I would take over Matt's throne. All three of us were in the main pack, so we knew that it was about to get wild. Lap after lap, we did a sort of a cycle through the pack where we kept on trading positions and the championship lead. With a little less than 10 laps to go, we found our way back in the front and began to gap the pack just by a little. Rains was on a drastic downfall, so it was all coming down to Zachary and I in a winner-take-all showdown. I continuously defended my lead over Fitzwater, and with 2 laps to go, we successfully used a lapped driver as a strategic roadblock to hold up the rest of the gang. I definitely did not imagine that working for us, but in the end, that would earn us the title. The feeling of standing in victory lane at the mother of IndyCar was unbelievable. I knew that I just engraved my name in the NRLOA as one of the greats that changed the sport in some way, shape, or form. The other series we participated in this season did not exactly go the same way as IndyCar, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. One thing I learned is that you don't exactly know how good you are until you find yourself in a career-changing moment. Well, we certainly changed all of our careers on this team. Once again, thank you all for everything that took place this season. I truly love this league and its people. You are all fantastic men and women. Good night. But we're not done yet here, so don't leave. But anyways, Luke Rainey definitely, Luke Rainey definitely very thankful for his championship in the Haas IndyCar Series, and definitely a very special moment of 2017. Of course, you guys probably saw that in the little 2017 recap video that we just did. But yes, congratulations, Luke Rainey, on your championship in the Haas IndyCar Series for 2017, and on your victory in the greatest race in the NRLOA, the Indianapolis 250, the longest race, a 100-lapper in Indianapolis. If you win that thing, you got a good career, no matter what else you do. And definitely something special for Luke Rainey, and definitely a great moment for him in 2017. From one great moment to another, Elijah Gordon, definitely one of the bigger stories of the year. And I'll go ahead and recap this finale race that we had in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So we had 4 guys. It's the last season we're going to do this chase tournament, by the way. Final 4 drivers, whoever finishes highest of these 4 guys wins the championship. The guys in contention: Al Legacy, Daniel Bouchard, Elijah Gordon, and Trey Bartow. 2 of them rookies, 2 of the veterans. Midway through the race, Al Legacy and Daniel Bouchard get involved in a crash. They get knocked out, so the rookies are out. We're down to 2 veterans: Trey Bartow, who won the Turkey Hill Series championship in season number 3, and Elijah Gordon, going for his first career Napa. Actually, sorry, he won the IROC championship the season before, so it actually would have been his second career Napa Fans championship.
Yeah.
And throughout most of that race near the end, it seemed as if Trey Bartow was going to come home with the championship victory, and of course, that would have been no surprise. Trey Bartow, one of the best drivers the NRLOA has ever seen, 14 career wins and a Turkey Hill Series championship. He was looking to add on a Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship that day. But unfortunately, about 6 laps to go, havoc wreaked right in front of him. A crash occurred, and Trey Bartow was involved. It ultimately knocked him out of the race. Elijah Gordon was the last man standing, and he was able to take home the championship in one of the wildest finale races we have seen in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And Elijah, that was an emotional roller coaster of a season, I think, for a lot of guys, considering that chase format. But for you, you had a lot of great moments. Like you said earlier on, winning the NRLOA 500 was a huge, huge moment in your career.
Yeah, it was.
But how does that match up with winning the Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship?
You know, I think just like winning the IROC title, winning the Chick-fil-A Cup Series title since I entered season 2, it's incomprehensible and quite honestly. I mean, because season 2, it was kind of an okay year. I mean, season 3 was just a not good year, sort of. But I mean, we fought hard, and it just was by far a great season this season. But because we've had to fight through a lot of controversy. We had to fight through a lot of downs throughout the career, especially season 5, which was a dismal season, as you pointed out there. And just season 6, I thought, you know what, the 24 never really gave me any luck, since I thought driving the 24 in the Era Electric Pro Series in season 1 was going to give me the championship, but no, that wasn't the case. So I just decided to go back to the 5, and by far, I think that was probably one of the best decisions I made. But when the season started, I had no idea that this season 6 was going to be the season where great things would happen. But lo and behold, actually, it all basically just came together, because it's basically been forever since I won anything, almost anything in the NRLOA, especially a Chick-fil-A Cup race, for that matter. But I never expected it to turn into something so great and so huge. But it all led up to the championship 4, and once we got there, I was just nervous. I was nervous as all heck, but I was ready. through the race, we were having a lot of trouble just staying up front and trying to keep the bottom. But once Trey Bartow had his problem, I was like, we got this. There's still hope. We're still in this. We just got to finish the race. And sucks that Trey and Bouchard and Lagasse didn't end up getting the championship, but they put up a heck of a fight nevertheless. And, congrats to those guys for doing what they could. And, we're definitely excited for 2018 and for this next Chick-fil-A Cup season. And we're ready to go out and we're going to kick some tail again.
Definitely looking forward to you returning to the number 5 on your own Elijah Gordon Incorporated team, a single car team. And by the way, you still need to send me your cars because
I'll do that. I just gotta get some stuff rounded up.
Take your time, man. Take your time. It doesn't start till February, so you're pretty good. But anyways, congratulations, my friend, on your Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship. You joined Matt Dallio, Tyler Selzman, Cameron Garlington, Jesse Turner, and Raja Caruth. Only 6 people in the world have won the Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship, and you're one of them. That's definitely something special right there. And, of course, Chick-fil-A Cup Series is my favorite series to do, and I think you guys' favorite series as well. And I'm looking forward to Season 7 a lot. That's why I'm going to be taking a break over these next few weeks, just so I can paint the cars and just get ready for it, because I want it to be a very good production. And I'm looking forward to what it's going to bring, and I hope you guys enjoy it quite a bit. But all you guys, thank you for joining me here tonight. I don't want to end it right now.
Yeah, no problem.
We're not going to end it right now because we got to have some fun here, I want to crack a joke.
Anytime.
We're not done yet, man. Come on. I want to crack a joke. I want to make this funny in some way. I feel like we've been as
Alex.
right now.
Alex.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not leaving, man.
Indeed, you are.
Anyway,
Apology accepted.
Do you want a good joke?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Yeah,
That the Air Electric Pro Series isn't the last one because I will steal the series.
do it.
Ha ha ha.
If you allow me to, I'll do it because it is one of my favorite series.
Hey, if you want to, go right ahead, man. Hey,
I'm in.
That's perfectly fine with me. But anyways, I know a lot of my series aren't returning next year and all that, and that's just because of time. I'm a really busy dude. I work and I go to college and everything. And you try doing that with doing this and everything. It's kind of hard to keep up with. I'm surprised I've been able to keep up with it as much as I.
You have stuffs to do.
I do. I have a lot of stuffs.
He's got his things to do.
Everyone has stuffs to do.
Yep, lots of stuffs.
But what kind of stuffs? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to keep it PG.
Oh wait.
My dear.
Please.
I will point.
No farther than that.
I will point one thing out though.
I said I wanted to make it funny, but let's not make it too funny.
Yeah, because one thing will lead into another. We don't want that.
Yeah, trust
I
me.
will point one thing out though.
I can't even begin to describe what I heard at work yesterday. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to even go into it. It was hilarious, but it was definitely not family friendly. So just
PG.
We'll just
I will
leave it
point.
at that.
Definitely not
thing I'm trying to point out.
Them backroom work talks are the best.
Yep,
Oh, boy, yeah,
I can agree with that.
Everyone on break, and you just lose any lock you had on being. Everyone loses it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But anyways, NRLOA had a great year, 2017, and I'm looking forward to 2018. And of course, Elijah, he's now the president and all that, so everything kind of switched over to him in a way, But I hope you're comfortable with being the president.
But nevertheless, Napa fans still running things as normal. So
Yeah, I kind of am, but don't come to me if you have any problems because I don't want to deal with them. I deal with
Come to me.
in my life.
Come to Elijah, because Elijah, he's a good problem solver.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Send all your problems to Elijah.
Elijah Gordon at AOL.
Hey, wow.
No, it's more like Elijah Gordon at Gmail. Come on.
Message me at AOL. Your server will be very bad, but I'll be sure to get the
No,
message in
here.
the next 30 minutes.
If you want to get if you want to get in touch with Elijah Gordon, you can find him on MySpace.
MySpace.
If you find me on MySpace, I promise I will get back to it in like the next 10 years.
Yep.
Maybe 11.
If it exists.
Maybe 11.
Maybe 12.
It makes you realize that MySpace still exists, but who uses
Make
it?
sure you write him a letter and
That's
send it to his company at in Michigan,
ElijahGordon.com/.
185 Elijah Gordon Lane.
He's got his own lane. He's got his own mansion, and he calls.
He's got his own business. It's called Elijah Gordon Incorporated.
Make sure to
I
get
got it
Elijah
all.
Gordon merch.
I guess after that winning the title, like Cup Series, I think I got filthy rich.
Yeah, and he calls his car Elijah Gordon as well. Everything's his
Everything.
His front door is named Elijah Gordon.
The state of Elijah
No,
Gordon now.
look, guys, come to my mansion. We got my Elijah Gordon mansion. We got my Elijah Gordon bed here. We got my Elijah Gordon. Sit on my Elijah Gordon couch. Watch my Elijah Gordon TV. Look at that.
At least
Elijah
the car's
Gordon
named
TV.
Amelia.
Are you using your Elijah Gordon mic?
I'm looking at my Elijah Gordon monitor.
I will
I'm
point out.
looking at my Carter
I
Friesen
will point out
monitor.
I will point out the true greatest moment of 2017, though.
This.
Napa fans joke in the Fall Harvest 500. The bowling alley has opened at Talladega.
Yeah.
Best moment of the year.
Oh no.
Arca
I honestly thought that
breaks.
was as corny as heck.
What I should do is I should take that clip and actually insert like the
No.
the actual bowling
No,
ball.
what you should do is that you should just freeze frame it and play the Seinfeld theme. Freeze frame, Seinfeld theme. Bang.
Yeah, it's like the bowling alley has opened at Talladega.
Stop. Let me do that.
Do it.
I can do that.
Do it.
Wait,
And then-
okay, you just gotta tell me what video that came out of.
The Fall Harvest 500.
All Harvest 500. Okay, I'll look for it.
Girlfriend or something like that.
Hey,
It was,
I was actually.
I can actually find the exact
Yeah.
moment as well.
You want to hear the best joke? I found a way to make Arca Break stop working.
Arca
Wait,
breaks
what?
that.
What? That just confused me.
That is a joke.
Arca Breaks to be non-existent is the greatest joke of all time.
Yes, it is.
Also, Elijah, I can confirm that the joke happens around lap. It happens on lap 29.
69.
You just
There
have
it
this
is.
like memorized or something, just waiting for the moment. Be like, I will use this one day. This will be important information again. And when that day comes,
This will be relevant.
Yes, I kept that retained in my memory bank this whole time. No, I had the video
I'll
open this
have
whole
my,
time.
like 15 days of fame, then everyone's gonna start hating me because my meme is just so overused and all that, and then I.
Yep.
Just get back
The
to my
internet.
normal life, so, yeah,
the internet in a nutshell. You have your 5 minutes of
Come on.
fame.
Internet's a fun place.
The internet itself. You only give 5 minutes of fame on here.
You do.
Well, I've been around for like 2.5 years, and you guys are still here, so I think I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but you
I
haven't
just
exactly
wondered.
made like any memes like that. The memes are when you just lose fame within like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh.
Memes, if I ever had a meme, then that just spelled the end of my career, basically.
You'll triple your fame for about a few days, and then you'll die.
And then it'll go to a negative fame
I
profit.
don't need fame.
Yep.
Food.
That wouldn't be good.
I haven't had
No, that'd be
food
bad, actually.
yet. Wait.
I was watching the video. I was literally looking for that big one, and yeah, I found it.
Yeah, we got your boy here, Nathan Stapleton.
Oh, dear Lord.
Himself.
Boy!
Oh boy.
Nathan, it's
All
time
right.
to stop.
Alright.
Let's say it more.
I remember I literally made a meme in one of my races, and literally I've gone down in like subs after that point. I literally made a meme of someone wrecking at Watkins Glen being like top 10 saddest anime deaths, and I literally put it in the next stream. Literally the biggest in a stream. You could, I don't remember. It was like, I think it was like the first Design Cup Series season. You could probably find it. It was literally the race after. It's like, hey, I made a meme for this, and it's literally top 10 saddest anime deaths, and it shows like his engine just dead.
Oh boy.
Well, but let's say my intro long. It goes, hey, what's up, everyone? It's the boy, and that's Racing 42, aka Stapleton. That's my intro.
Legit question though to Napa fan, that you were saying about this top 25 closest finishes. Is that just on your channel and all the NRLOA?
Because it'd be way too complicated.
Yeah.
And the thing is, everybody else's NRLOA series,
True.
it's just like all over the place. It's
True.
hard to organize it.
Some of them don't even start.
I know.
Yeah.
It gets a little hard to do that sometimes. So it is just on my channel just because it's easy. I will say I think the closest, like the 25th closest finish is like 53/100ths, I believe.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Okay, that's pretty
I
close.
would have one right up there because, let's see. I did two NOLA races at Rockingham, the NCCS and the IndyCars. The NCCS was 0.005 of a second. The IndyCar race, 0.003 of a second.
So
I've had dead even, 0, 0, 0, all zeros.
Yep, that happened to my Spain Pole series. I landed a race, but that is not gonna be continuing for now.
Hey Tristen, wasn't it? What didn't you have one of those? And wasn't it like Jonathan Rains who finished second on that?
I think that was Auto Club, if I remember correctly. No, wait, he won Auto Club. He won Auto Club race. I think, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were talking about that on one of your.
I don't remember if I ever
Speaking of-
had like a full dead even finish.
At the very least, it was a 0-0-1.
I think I've had a 0-0-1. I don't know if it's like dead. I don't think I've ever had like full zeros, but I think I have had a 0-0-1.
The closest finish I've ever had in my series was 5/1000ths of a second.
I think for me it's 2 1,000ths.
I think same here, but that race no longer exists. So now the races that are actually still up is 3,000
of a second.
Oh yeah.
1,000th of a second.
Okay, it's 16.
It was so close.
Keep it PG, man.
And the big one happens behind him.
I just said it was so
the
close.
NASCAR
Remember when that was a thing for like all of like 5 minutes?
And the big one. Oh yeah.
Rick Allen.
Not gonna lie, that scared
I
me.
know, I've heard-
That
I
scared
know
me because
somebody
I
said
thought that was
somebody
Tony
said
Stewart's
I
car that
should
flipped.
Threw it away.
Andrew, I think you said I should replace Rick Allen.
Rick Allen.
Actually, yes, you should.
We need to keep Rick Allen for the memes. That's honestly the only reason.
Oh, Rick Allen doesn't make a good meme.
Cleared by Logano, maybe no. Kansas City,
Baby, no. I remember that one.
Okay, legit though,
Caution comes out of the crab roars.
I actually do like Rick Allen as a commentator. Judge me all you want. I like him as a commentator.
I do
Like,
too.
Fan is better.
He's funny.
I hate him all you want. Actually, yeah, Napa Fan as a commentator in NASCAR would be a whole lot.
Oh yeah, not
Lee Diffie's the best real
You know-
commentator.
But you know
NBC.
what? I
Lee
think
Diffie.
it would be a great combination for like a one commentator's deal for
What's that?
next year's Daytona 500. You have Napa Fan, Marty Sakala, and probably Top in there.
What?
Yeah, I would watch that. I would definitely watch that.
Yeah,
Can I be Can I be pit reporter?
The thing is, Marty's actually like taking classes for that. So
Yeah, you can be pit reporter.
Yeah, Tristan would be. And then Elijah would be like what Andy Petrie and Larry McReynolds did the last couple
I
of
could
years.
be like that. What do they call it? Like Goru or something.
In the NHRA, they call that guy the stat guy.
Literally stat guy. That's literally his
Yeah.
name.
Hey,
Then I'd be like
The
Chris
stack-
Myers in the Hollywood Hotel.
His name is Louis Bloom, and he like what they'll do during the races is like if they're gonna say something, they'll say stat guy, and then he'll give some random stats about a driver.
we should start calling Elijah Stat Guy now.
Over to the stat guy.
Oh
But
yeah,
Napa
I'm gonna
Fan.
have.
Hey, Stat
Over
Guy.
to the
will
stat
have-
guy.
Hey, Stat Guy, who won the second race in Season 4 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series? If any of you can get this without looking it up, I'd be like really happy.
Oh, I did. Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say who won season 2 of the Turkey Hill Series
No,
at
who
Daytona.
won the second
That's-
race in Season 4 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series.
Remember, I'm
I don't know.
a wrong answer. Don't go for me.
I know it wasn't me.
I know it wasn't
definitely
me.
wasn't me.
It's not me because I never raced in the AAA Cup Series.
It wasn't me because I
definitely
didn't
know
even
it.
know Napa Fan existed.
I know it wasn't me because I didn't start winning till Turkey Hill Series season 2.
I wasn't even in the NASCAR.
I know it wasn't
community
me because I didn't get my first win in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series until Talladega.
Nobody knows.
Ooh,
I'm
I'm
no,
gonna have
Okay,
to
can
go
I
with
make a legit
Caleb
guess?
Hoffman.
Caleb.
I say Marty.
Okay, well let's all y'all get.
I say not me.
Wait,
I'll pick one. I'll guess one.
Jesse Turner?
Cameron Garlington?
4 different guesses there.
Ooh, I know. Someone.
Someone.
I think.
No, Carter. It's actually the guy with the 4 wheels.
Wow. I thought he had 5 wheels.
That's a good one.
Caleb Hoffman, Marty Johnson.
Wait.
Jesse Turner, Cameron Garlington. Any other picks?
No, Elijah. It was the person
Matt
with
Dalio?
5 wheels. There's always the steering wheel.
Who did you say? Alex?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm going with Matt Dalio. I'm gonna go with Dalio.
You know, I really find that super interesting. What you guys did is you actually like picked all of these kind of guys who are kind of under the same bubble of experience. Marty's not as experienced as like Turner, Garlington, Caleb, and Dalio. But you're leaving one or a couple guys out. I mean, you're leaving Trey Barton out. But there's one other guy who's been around a long time and who's like really successful.
Sidnor.
Yes.
Yeah, Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that was his last.
Almost forgot. Nor was very successful before we came along.
Yeah. You know, if any of you guys know he was one of the first guys in the NRLOA. He used to do stuff, and I loved it, and then he got unfortunately.
Yeah, almost forgot about Garrett
nothing.
Sinor.
But he's a great guy.
Man,
we all love
he's
him.
been retired too long.
Yeah.
I've league raced with them. The last thing I remember talking with them is that I league raced with them over the summer in a league that I really don't care for, but I do have contacts with them.
And I can't figure out how to join a league.
How to join a league?
At least join a league with a good server. But yeah.
Yes, that server is terrible. That it wasn't Garrett's own server, but it was the person who owned it was terrible server.
Was that the one that was that?
Yep,
was that
Sonoma.
like my very...
Sonoma, where I tried to get you to start, and the server was so bad you couldn't connect.
And even before that, I tried Atlanta and some other one.
That was the same league, except a different mine.
Same exact, yeah, same exact problem.
It was fun racing with them. It just the servers were atrocious.
I thought it was my internet.
Well, I don't know what that.
Then we found out otherwise.
Well, I
And
don't
thank
know.
goodness we did.
So,
But so Nap fan, like, do you think I would be able to do the Aero Electric Pro Series again?
Oh yeah, go right ahead, man.
Yikes.
So you go ahead and do season 5.
Can I do something?
You just do the Home Depot Truck Series because I want to see all my schemes that I made.
Hey, it's not
He's waiting on
I'm
me.
waiting for Krista.
He's waiting on me.
we're all waiting.
Let's go.
You know, I'm waiting on like, a lot of guys. Well, actually, most of you guys have actually gotten your schemes in.
Let me just confirm.
Yeah, I think.
Wait for
the first person.
like, okay, so for the Chick-fil-A Club Series, I just need to get an actual ride, don't I? At this
Yep.
point,
Come drive for my team.
2/3 of my schemes are done. I just need
just
to-
wondering, is teams like, will it be based off like a team rating thing, or will it still be completely random ratings?
It'll be even ratings for everybody.
Okay, good.
Everybody has the equal shot as always, and the team owners don't have any choice in who drives for their team.
Just going to confirm here. You did receive the ones that I sent you through email, right?
When did you send them?
About a week ago.
Not yet.
What?
I haven't checked that. I haven't checked that.
I sent it to the NRLOA email, the one that, yeah.
I'd never checked that one. But
Yeah, that's where I sent it.
I could get them. I can get into this account. I could get them.
Yeah, well, you might not because nobody's actually logged into this account for so long. Blaine tried to get in, and then he like messaged me and he said, "Yeah, I couldn't get in." And, like 2 weeks later, I realized he was, or it might have been 2 days later. 2 days later, I realized he was trying to get in. I logged on. It's like, you have somebody tried to get into your account from like Idaho or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's just Blaine.
Okay, we're good.
I sent some schemes for Hamill Racing Enterprises. I think that's what the team's called. And
I think
also,
I already said I was going to drive for Marty with a terrible sponsored NASCAR Heat 2 because that game is no bueno. No bueno, senors.
I just got that game today.
I just ordered an Xbox One yesterday.
I still have a PS4. I've always been PlayStation type of guy.
I want a PS4.
I just got. I
I
got
like
NASCAR
Xbox
Heat
because it's
I
kind of
love
PC-ish.
I love it already, and I have
The
not
determining
even.
factor of
through
what
the
I got.
official season.
Alex was the one. He said, "I have an Xbox One." I'm like, "Okay, I'm getting an Xbox One."
Yeah, Xbox One.
I have an
love the
Xbox too. Ha ha ha
I
ha.
love the console. I love Xbox. Like, granted, in the past I was always PS2, but never really loved it. I mean, I like.
PS2?
Yeah, this was before I got my 360.
I got a PS2 sitting right
What
under
are
me.
you?
You also
Okay, that's when you know.
I got a computer. It's sitting right next to me.
same.
I have a computer. I'm
I'm-
using it right now.
I have an
I was gonna say, I'm
Xbox. It's right on my
17.
face.
Once I got the
How do we
360,
finish
I
off
was
this
like,
stream with
yeah,
me
I like
actually
this.
making this
And I moved to the
the
one.
truck for Carter series for it to actually start, or do I just nah?
What?
Boy, I'm the one who made like 40 of the schemes. You better do it.
You made 39. TJ made 3. No, sorry. Top. You made 38. TJ made 3. And now Tristan's making 1, which he will not ever paint. Or at least it seems like that.
I've been in a couple series and I'm supposed to paint cars, and like I'm still like working on them after like 2 months. I was supposed to paint my own car for the Aldi Cup series, and I like completely forgot about it.
Same, and
Do you
then
need help?
Stuart just
Sounds
made
like
mine.
me.
No, it's already
He just made
started.
it.
Stuart made my own, and I like how it turned out.
I
I just
don't.
Tristan made my paint scheme, but that makes sense because he's painting all the paint schemes for his series.
yeah, I've for
I
his
actually
series, I have
can see that, Tristan.
Carter's scheme done.
I
And
guess
I'm
I can
working
see that with Tristan because he's a really good painter.
That's true. That's why he's made like 1 truck set and like 2 Xfinity sets.
I've sadly not made
Yeah,
a truck
that's-
set, but I made 2 Xfinity car sets now at this point.
Yeah, you just
they look
released
pretty dope.
the other one like last week or something.
Yeah. And then someone claimed me for ripping their schemes off and putting them into a car set without giving them credit. I was like,
Of course they did.
yours,
Boy, what?
yours don't even have associate sponsors on them. Mine do. What are you? Why?
Ah, well, that's just.
I mean,
people
I
for you.
painted Christopher Bell's 18 JBL car from the Xfinity series.
Heck,
I was
that's-
gonna make that, but it just seemed too complicated from the picture that I saw. It just seemed like
That's
all
why it took
over
me
the-
5 hours to paint it.
That's why the one that I made
Oh,
for Carter's series,
wow.
I dumbed it
5
down to number
hours.
72.
I would have not survived going 5 hours with one scheme.
It took me like a stupid amount of time for me to finish Kaz Grala's Outlaw Screws truck from this, but it came out like amazing. So the amount of time it was so dragged on for forever, but the end result was amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I was actually like the first person to release a Camaro template for the MENCS 2017 mod.
Instantly gets taken down because you don't give credit. Oh wait, this isn't sim racing design. I like SRD, but then some people, yeah, you ask a question and it's like, you can use Google for this. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that's why I like
Wait,
stuff
why
like
use
much better.
Google?
This is starting to turn into a normal everyday conversation.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like conversations.
Yeah, well, you know, we can always have conversations.
Who doesn't?
I don't.
You don't like conversation?
I classify as, well, a mute during normal 24/7 daytime.
I am a conversation.
But
I am the. Oh god, don't get me started on that.
Classify yourself as an introvert?
I'm a staircase.
I'd say it's really hard to get 6 people to shut up.
Yep.
Thank you guys
Oh
so
my
much for
goodness.
watching. And yes, thank you guys for following all of us throughout 2017. We definitely had a lot of fun doing races for you guys.
Seriously.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2018. I'll be back February 10th. That's when the races
Are-
are going to start. Sign-ups are probably going to be at the end of January for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series Season 7 and Season 4 of the Turkey Hill Series. But yes, on behalf of Blaine Keyes, Elijah Gordon, Carter Friesen, Nathan Stapleton, Alex
That's me.
Bonsignore, Andrew Miller, and Tristen Allen. Thank you guys very much for watching NRLOA After
welcome.
the Lap 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys didn't fall asleep if you did. Wake up! You need to wake up.
It's time to wake
Get
up.
done.
Oh, yeah,
Don't wake up.
Wake up!
But anyway, thank you for watching. We will see you in 2018.
Bye, kids.
Goodbye!
That is it
Take
for
care.
me. I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.